Thank you. From the easiest speakeasy in the East, we bring you a good time where the coppers will never find this place. We bring you Salisbury's Old Time Radio Hour. Tonight's special guest star is the roof raising, guitar playing, the fingers are a-blazing, the blazing blues Bob. Our continuing special guests are Mama Tried and swinging from words that come down off of these beautiful trees that are our souls, the Guerrilla Poets will be here. And of course, your host is right here, front and center. I am CJ. I am the Roman Busker. I travel through time. I brought you all to 1933 with me, and we're going to have a good old time about it. So we've traveled back in time, and this is Valentine's Day. So happy Valentine's Day, everybody. And now we got a word from our sponsor, Creek Bottom Brown Ale, the only beer brought to your table in a wooden pail. It's the Punch with a Punch.
Creek Bottom Brown Ale by Morgan Ridge Brewery. That's right, when you're at that special occasion with those special folks, remember to buy Creek Bottom Brown Ale, the best punch with a punch ever made.
Woo!
100% locally made, right here in a shack just out back, as a matter of fact. Creek Bottom Brown Ale, the punch with a punch.
Stream is the best punch with a punch if you know what it is that I mean.
And now we bring you Buddy Key and the Lost Lagoon. Buddy Key and the Lost Lagoon, sponsored by the fine people at Creek Bottom Brown Ale. Our hero, Buddy Key, only child of millionaire industrialist philanthropist Daddy Key, and his best friend, Baby Dinkums, an orphan and ward of the Key family, have many harrowing adventures every week on the Adventures of Buddy Key. And remember, kids, you can be part of the adventure by joining the Buddy Key Action Adventure League. Just send in 10 labels from your parents' Creek Bottom Brown Ale pails and 10 cents, and we'll send you a certificate of membership, a super secret adventure club decoder, and a letter from Buddy Key himself. As our story begins, our intrepid adventurers find themselves in the opulent treehouse behind Key Manor. Their faithful companion, Morgan the Terrier, lay happily in a sunbeam, and the kids talk about their latest adventure.
Wasn't that the bestest adventure yet?
Boy, and how! My favorite part was when we fought the pirates on the steamship.
Mine was helping all those orphans find good homes.
Daddy Key was very proud of that part. He said kindness is the most important thing we could have.
Golly gee willikers, Daddy Key is the greatest. I want to be just like him.
Bark, bark! Yeah, Morgan, finding those dinosaur buns was fun too.
Just then, there was a knock at the door. Who is at the door? Why, look. It's Daddy Key, the handsome industrialist millionaire philanthropist.
Bark, bark! Who is it, Morgan? Friend or foe?
Aw, come on, Dinkums. You know we're completely safe at Key Manor.
It's me, Daddy Key. Have you forgotten it's your birthday today?
Oh, wow. I almost forgot. We were having a big party later for all the kids at the poor school.
With the creak at the door,
Creek!
Daddy Key enters carrying a brightly wrapped package. He climbs into the opulent tree fort.
Here's your present, son.
Oh, boy. Thanks, Daddy Key.
Bark, bark!
I can't wait to see it either, Morgan.
As Buddy opens the gift, Daddy Key walks over to the wet bar and makes himself a sarsaparilla.
It's a book. I love books. Hey, this one looks good. It's called The Secret of the Lost Lagoon.
Oh, I was hoping it was a plane so we could fly to our next adventure.
But Dinkums, books are the tickets to fly to adventures anytime.
Bark, bark.
You said it, boy. Books give you fewer bruises than real adventures.
Well, boys, I have to go and take care of some final details. See you at the party.
With a fond look at the kids, Daddy Key makes his exit. Baby Dinkums leans back in her reclining chair and eats another bonbon while Buddy peruses the book.
So you want to read it out loud?
Sure.
Bark, bark. I love to listen to Buddy read too, boy.
Our hero opens the book and quickly flips the pages. And something falls out, an envelope.
What was that?
Looks like an envelope.
Buddy holds up the envelope and looks at it in the light of the Tiffany chandelier.
Looks like some kind of watermark. It's a symbol of our old enemies, the Circle of Dread.
Dun dun dun.
Gosh, Buddy, do you think this could be important?
And how do I?
Bark, bark. Yeah, Morgan.
The Circle of Dread is a sinister group bent on taking over the world. Without wasting another minute, our heroes tear open the envelope. He folds out the paper and...
It looks like a cipher.
Cool, a mystery to solve.
Yeah, I'll go get my Buddy Key Super Secret Adventure Club decoder.
Bark, bark.
Sure, boy, you can help me look.
While the kids and Morgan are finding the decoder, outside, two fiends lurk with nefarious intent. Did you locate the book? Yeah, I saw the old man take it to the little brats in the treehouse. Good. They won't pose any threat at all. It'll be just like taking candy from a baby. But they are babies. Oh, wait. I get it. That's funny, boss. Look, you bumbling buffoon. We need that book. Now climb up that ladder. Okay, boss, you got it. Meanwhile, inside the treehouse, our daring heroes are unaware of the threat that is moving towards them.
Got it! Gosh, my Super Secret Adventure Club decoder comes in so handy. It even have a compass and a keychain hook.
Bark, bark.
I know, boy. You're the one who found it. You and your super sensitive nose.
Bark, bark. Yeah, and I can't wait till I get mine.
But you won't get one, Morgan. You don't have fingers, and you need those to use the decoder. And Dinkums, you should be more patient. You get to be a member of the Buddy Key Action Adventure League in no time.
I can't wait.
Just then, in come our villains. Okay, kids, give us that book. Yeah, what he said.
This was a present from my father.
Bark, bark. Grr. Yeah, you bully.
Look here, kid. I don't want to have to get rough with you. Hand over that book and we'll skedaddle. Yeah, skedaddle. That's a funny word, boss. Would you please shut up, you imbecile? Sorry, boss.
You want the book? Come and get it.
Defiantly, Buddy tosses the book out of the open window and onto the well-manicured lawn of Key Manor. Hey, boss, he threw the book out the window. I see that, you cretin. Go get it. You annoying brats. You think that will stop us from getting that book? I thought we wanted the secret letter inside the book, boss. Why don't you tell them the whole plan, you blockhead? Okay. Well, first, we were going to... Shut up! I am surrounded by incompetence. Throwing pillows, vases, and other things at the bad guys, they make their way to the door.
Take that, evildoer.
And that creep.
Ouch! Hey, get the smut off of me. He's tearing my pants. I'm kind of busy, boss. Ow, 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 ow. That's enough. With that, Fiend 1 grabs Morgan by the scruff of the neck and reaches out and grabs Dinkums.
Hey, let go me, you big palooka. Grr.
You want your friends back? Then you just step away from that door and drop that ashtray.
Bark, bark. Grr. Speak for yourself, Morgan. I want Buddy to rescue us.
Buddy looks at his friends and realizes friendship is more important than any mystery. He drops the ashtray to the ground. Clever boy. And now take a step away from the door. Good. Now you can have your friends back once we are on the ground.
Well, how are we going to do that, boss? We can barely make it up this ladder without that bitey dog and a squirming kid.
You know, you idiot, sometimes you are worth having around. Fine. The fiends throw the hapless hostages at Buddy, and they tumble to the floor. The fiends roll towards the door, but trip and tumble out of the treehouse.
Ah! Oh, that's smart.
Well, that's the only smarts you'll ever have.
Oh, thanks, boss.
Look, it's the book.
I got it, boss.
We must away to our evil lair.
Meanwhile, upstairs, our heroes stand up and brush themselves off.
Is everyone okay?
I think so. I tore my smoking jacket.
We'll get another one out of the closet later. You know, Morgan?
Bark, bark.
Good. I don't know what I'd do if anything happened to either of you.
But we lost the book. Bark, bark.
I know, but it's okay. Friends are the most important thing, and mine are safe and unharmed. And besides, didn't you hear the big one? They didn't really want the book. They wanted this.
The letter. That's right. So what are we gonna do?
Well, let's take out my decoder and figure out why this note's so important.
A while later, Buddy and Dinkums have deciphered the note.
Gosh, what does it say?
It's an invitation. The Circle of Dread is having a meeting to announce their new plan to take over the world.
Goodness gracious, that sounds bad. What are we gonna do?
Hey, kids at home, do you remember what Buddy Key Adventure Club members do when they're going to get rough?
We
get going!
That's right, kids. The adventurers get going. Hey, wait. Look where the sunlight is falling on the letter. It's turning brown.
Why is that, buddy?
It must be invisible ink. The kids at home can make their own invisible ink with lemon juice. Just use a toothpick to write your secret message and then put it in the oven to heat it up to read your message.
Just like the note on our table.
Yeah, but remember, kids, get an adult to help you. Let's look at it.
Bark, bark.
Yeah, I bet it is sour news, Morgan.
Good one, Morgan.
It's a map.
A map to what?
I know this place. Remember last year when we stopped the Circle of Dread? Using their ocular refraction machine from creating the cyclone that would destroy the East Coast?
Boy, do I. I still have sand in my shorts. Bark, bark.
That sure sounds uncomfortable, Dinkums. We had to go to the Bahamas, and this is to a lagoon, I remember.
You mean the one where we went fishing?
Yeah, and Morgan got caught by that dolphin.
Bark, bark.
You say you're still pen pals with that dolphin? Oh, look, it says the meeting is today.
Wow, what a coincidence.
We need to ask Daddy Key if we can borrow the rocket car.
Let's go. Bark, bark.
What do you mean you're afraid of the rocket car? It's perfectly safe.
Bark, bark.
No, I don't. You don't have to come, but I thought you might like to see your dolphin friend.
Bark, bark. That's the spirit. Let's go.
Will Daddy Key let the boys borrow the rocket car? Will they find out what the dastardly Circle of Dread is up to? Will the boys ever get to Buddy's birthday party? Will Dinky ever become a member of the Buddy Key Action Adventure Club? Learn this and much more on the next installment of Buddy Key and the Lost Lagoon.
Yay! Thank y'all. I appreciate that.
Well, that was a thrilling adventure, wasn't it, kids? Well, you too can be part of the adventure. Just get your parents to drink 10 Morgan Ridge Creek Bottom Brown Pale Ales, the punch with a punch, and give you the labels, and send them with 10 cents to our radio station. Remember, Morgan Ridge Creek Bottom Brown Ale makes Mom and Dad happier. And now,
our secret message for all our Adventure Club members. D2, C4, L10, B9, R4.
Drink Morgan Ridge beer, stupid decoder ring.
I'm out, right? Good job. Thank you. All right. And now, from our sponsors, non-alcoholic beer. Yes, that's right. You can't buy the real stuff, but you can get something that's, well, there's really not much of a point. No, seriously, it tastes just like beer because, yeah, we all drink beer for the taste. And non-alcoholic beer, the truth is, we just needed the money.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, the Ladies Temperance League has convinced us into allowing them a few minutes to talk to you all about a very serious problem: drinking. No matter what, I think we all agree drinking's a very serious matter. So, here she is, Alma Mae Givens, and her long-suffering husband, Hank.
Thank you, Mr. Narrator, for that less than glowing endorsement.
Yeah, anytime, you old witch.
I got my eye on you.
Yeah, just keep your flying monkeys away from me.
Well, anyway, in a more civilized note, I am here to discuss with you the evils and the dangers of the devil's brew, alcohol. Thankfully, our government has seen fit to make this vicious tonic illegal. And yet, I suspect some of you all riffraff are still imbibing Satan's pick-me-up. Isn't that right, Hank?
Hun? What? Oh, yes, dear.
Hank Givens, were you just looking at her décolletage?
No, dear.
Yeah, I think he was looking at her beer.
No one asked the peanut gallery. Now then, I am here to say that this weekend we will all be conducting a River of Whiskey event.
Yeah! Yes!
Wherein we will be dumping all of Hoyt Adkins' shine into the Yadkin.
What? No! You know what? I reckon I'll just go fishing.
Mind if I join you?
Hank, how dare you?
Sorry, dear. I just know how you like crappie is all.
And I expect to see all of you all hooligans there. Remember, drinking Beelzebub's venom leads to the marijuana and the marital infidelity and the dancing. Oh, Lord, praise Jesus.
I ain't been fishing in a while is all.
Come along, Hank. We must get away from this den of moral turpitude.
Yes, dear. You sure you don't want to have some fried fish?
Hank!
Fine.
Ugh, thank goodness she's gone. Now we can get back to the entertainment.